Alright, I'm going to show how we use the balance here. First we start out by zeroing the scale. You want to make sure you zero it every time with the doors closed. Alright, and you want to start by getting your initial mass of your watch glass. And you'll want to notate this. 651. Alright, and then once you have your
Alright, start off with an empty glass container. We're going to weigh the mass of it. Make sure we're going to use a scale. Make sure you zero it out before you use it. Make sure all the windows are shut. You weigh it, close the door, and the weight is 67.862. And take it out, and we're going to add the solution to it. Make sure you zero the scale again. Shut the door. Your new weight in this case is 94.948. So to get the mass of the solution, you subtract the original number of the glass from that number, and you'd get the final mass of the solution.
First of all, we're going to take the mass. Of the empty container. So first of all, you make sure it's at zero, so you zero it out or tear it. Once it's zeroed, open the glass, put it in. Make sure you shut the glass because the outside air will create uncertainty with the balance. So there's the measurement of the empty container. Alright. Alright, then you add the sample solution into the container. Make sure it's zeroed out again. Open it, put it in. Make sure you use the same scale over and over, else it will also create uncertainty. And then you take the mass of the container with the solution, subtract it with the empty container, and you get the mass of the solution alone.
Ready? Okay, now I'm going to get my sample with the more pipettes. Alright, we got 10 minus 8.5. Which is 1.5. Alright. Now we've got our sample. Make sure we zero it out again. Place your sample. Take your new reading. 3. Then you'll subtract the this mass from the initial mass of the flask to find out your density, or your sample mass. I'm sorry.
These are the graphs of the experiment we just did using the blue water, and for each glassware there's a different graph. In this case, the glass beaker. The column right here represents the mass of the beaker with the solution, and to find the final mass of the solution, you would take the weight of the beaker, which is 67.635, and take it out of the mass of the solution with the beaker, and you'd get the mass of the final solution.